So we just put that.
Okay, can you talk about it? You have 2 trumpets now?
Yes. Well, it's weird because it's strange because we're building horns, but this horn is a prototype. It's just like the horn that would be its predecessor. I have a horn that's called the Katrina model, or the Christian Scott model, that was made by Edwards Trumpets, and it had a tilt like this as well. But now I'm working with a new company called Adams Instruments, or Adams Trumpets, if you will, and they made this new horn for me, and it's a bit different, but the concept is generally the same. I do different things with the bells as a means of procuring a different type of sound. It allows me to change the timbre and the texture of the instrument from within the instrument, as opposed to, you know, when guys play typically, when the bell is further here, you hear the sound much later, so it's harder for you to manipulate the sound of it when you're reacting to it, right? So since it's higher, you can hear it faster when I play. If I hold my head down a little bit, the bell is still parallel with the ears of the audience, but I can watch the audience and react to how they're reacting to the music. As a means of changing or switching things up and everything. So that's part of the reason that this bell is like that. And this one is this is my new lady. It's kind of like, well, it's, of course, all of the parts are trumpet parts, but the bell is in the, sort of a similar shape to a flugelhorn. The only difference is, of course, the instrument is not conical, so the tubing is the same until you get to the bell. So it has a much more cutting sound or incisive sound. It's interesting. I'm kind of working on trying to continue to keep it in tune when I play, just because these type of bells have tuning problems. But it's a prototype and we're working out. This guy, Mill Adams, made these horns, and he's a genius at what he does, and he's one of the few trumpet makers that's smart enough to realize that at some point the instrument has to evolve. You know, this is an instrument that has a very prolific history. You know, this instrument is referenced in the Bible, so it's old. So we're just trying to do everything in our power to keep the device moving forward as a means to procuring change for the instrument for the next generation of trumpet players, so they don't have any complaints.
No. So there is a real research behind all that.
Yeah, it's an entire concept behind it.
And how do you manage with the microphone?
It's interesting. I'm still working with these horns, you know, because the horn that I had before, there's a hair more bad pressure, so it speaks a little differently. You know, it's like your voice box. You know, when you get a new horn, and you start to play a different horn, you have to learn to speak differently. It's almost like someone gives you another voice. You know, and so I'm still working out how to gauge playing with the microphone. I may actually need to change the mic up. So what are you doing, man? It's on the yeah. Cheers. Strange. So now you know the deal is when you're hanging out with this group. So.
Okay, Christian Scott.
What really goes on.
Thank you very much.
Behind music. Behind music. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate it. This is interview number 2.
Yeah.
I just saw the first one. It's incredibly well done. I appreciate it. So thank you.
It's me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.